everybody. Welcome to our third episode of Hurley's Hand-Dyed Yarn. We want to welcome everyone who's come back, and we want to welcome everyone who's new. We love our new podcasters just as much as our old ones.
But they're not old.
No, well, some are old. I'm old, so they can be old or young.
We love all of our viewers.
Yes, we love them all.
No matter when you subscribed.
That's right. Yes. We love you all.
And whether or not you are subscribed, because some people may watch this and not be subscribers.
That's right, because we have a lot of watchers.
But if you're not subscribed, hit the red subscribe button.
Right.
In one of those two places.
Because at 2:50, we're going to do another. We're actually going to do a drawing today. Yay!
We've actually already done our drawing.
Yeah.
We've picked our winner, but we'll tell you that at the end of the podcast.
Right, so
you have to watch the whole thing.
Or fast forward through like I did through a lot of them.
We're sneaky like that.
Yes.
Anyway,
but anyway,
yes.
So I'm Donna Hurley, and I am from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy. Mm-hmm. And I'm Crystal Skies Yarn on Ravelry. And I'm Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Instagram.
And I'm Amber. I'm Amber. I am Amber's Yarn Shop on Etsy and Instagram. I have a Ravelry, but I don't do anything on it. It's actually Morage1002.
Yeah, we more or less have started looking at patterns on Ravelry.
I don't really do much.
Ravelry is just a little more confusing to me than some of it. Oh, and on Pincast, I think I'm Crystal Skies.
Pinterest? What's Pincast?
I don't know, but Pincast sounds good.
She's on Pincast.
I'm on Pincast. I'm the only one.
Maybe we should create that because nobody's done it yet.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm on Pinterest, and
you're on Pinterest as Crystal Sky, aren't you?
I think I'm just Crystal Sky because I think I set Pinterest up when I had through the other shop. Oh, and I also I make hand-dyed things, and handmade things, and you'll see some of those today. And that's on Crystal Skies Handmade on Etsy. And she has.
I have a Hairy Good Idea is my other Etsy, and I do handmade items on there as well. Some of my works in progress today. One will probably end up in my hand-dyed shop. The other one will probably end up in my handmade shop if I like it as much as I think I'm going to. So
anyway, and we'll discuss that when we show you the stuff. So anyway, how was your week this week?
My week was good. It was a really short week. I love my new job. We had Monday off, obviously, for Labor Day, and then we had Tuesday off too because it's Fair Week, and we have a lot of students who do like FFA, and their parents own farms, so they're showing animals. So they figure if they can give the kids off an extra day for the fair, they may get them the other 2 days of the week because we only have school 4 days a week anyway. So I had a 5-day weekend because I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So it was awesome.
And I have every day off. I'm
amazing
retired,
being retired, right?
So in fact, when you're retired, you kind of lose track of what day it is. But anyway, so I do a lot of yarn. Ignore her. Ignore her. Maybe she'll go away.
At least she's being quiet.
Yes. So.
Oh,
yes. And we're at Amber's house again.
We're in Idaho again.
So we have our talkative cat here.
So we do. Don't we,
I have 2 cats too, but mine are relatively quiet.
I know. And she didn't used to be this loud. Like she's gone. It's like she gets the more comfortable she gets, the louder she gets, and she likes this house.
So anyway.
So yeah.
So that's our hello.
Our week.
Greeting.
Anything exciting happened for us this week? Oh, I didn't tell them this. I played in the pep band.
Oh, I
at
didn't
the
know
high
that.
school.
I didn't know that.
So my husband is restarting a music program, and he doesn't have a lot of students who are advanced yet in the band program, especially. So he has made their pep band, which they really want. He's made it a community pep band right now. And being the spouse of the conductor, I kind of have to go help. So I played my clarinet in the pep band last week. I'm not as amazing as some of the people, but middle school. I learned how to play in middle school, and then I played in Arizona for a little bit, for about a year. But yeah, but it was fun. I haven't been to a football game in forever.
Oh, me neither. I haven't been to a football game since high school.
Molly, she is stealing my yarn.
She is. And eating it too.
All these strings were attached that I had cut off.
It's so funny.
Oh, yeah. Molly, you're not allowed in here if you keep doing that.
Yeah, see, my cats, I can leave my yarn out and they don't even go near it. Her cats love her yarn.
So. We actually had a scare with her when she was about 8 months old. I think she ate some of your yarn when you came to visit.
Oh, that's right.
Left out.
Left out.
We had to take her to the doctor because we thought she was going to die.
And They never did find what it
Our
was.
free cat became a $250 cat.
Oh yeah.
Didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anyway, okay, so yeah.
So that was our week.
Mm-hmm.
I had nothing exciting going on.
Yeah.
I finished up dyeing some of my Halloween yarn, and you'll see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started on my Christmas yarn, which I'll give you a sneak peek. But otherwise, it just was a regular old day. It was hot as whatever. It was really hot. It's been like hotter this year. They said like 10 degrees hotter every day than it ever has been. So it's been in the 90s.
The fires have not helped us.
Yeah.
You need to get out of this room.
Yeah, one of the
gonna take the cat
broadcasters,
out.
if you know Utah, where Orem is, we are surrounded by mountains. And one of the guys on the radio, it was so funny, he said, I was coming to work this morning, and I thought, something's different. What's the difference here? And then he said, I thought, oh my gosh, I can't see the mountains. All the mountains are smoke. You can't see any of our mountains. So, and we have some fires up the canyons, and it just blows it right down.
And all the fires in Montana, the smoke is really spreading to where we are. I keep getting notifications on my phone about bad air quality. Every day this week I think I've gotten that.
And we've used to live in Montana, so, we know the areas up there. And my hometown of Missoula is really been up low.
Like half of
really
Montana's on fire.
Yeah. It's been a really, really bad year for fires.
It has.
So
It's been a rough week for the U.S. The fires, the hurricanes, rough couple weeks. I mean,
at least
we're lucky we live where we live.
Yes, and you guys even had an earthquake last.
Oh yeah, Idaho
week.
had last weekend.
5.4.
They had like a series of earthquakes.
Yeah.
It started on Saturday afternoon and went through Sunday.
Yeah, and we don't usually get them up here. When I
We
was a
didn't
young
feel
girl in Montana, that's when Yellowstone National Park had the big earthquake, and the mountain fell. I mean, it rerouted the lake, it got the dam, and they say there's still people buried there that they've never found because it buried a whole campground. So yeah, it can be bad.
Mother Nature is
Mother
kind of
Nature.
scary.
I think she's finally taken her revenge on all of us for everything we've done to her. But anyway, a happier note. We're going to go right into our work in progress.
Are we really? Me or you first?
You can go first.
Should I show my hat that is still not finished?
Yes, show her hat. She's been working on this. I've got one of those too.
So it's with Mom's yarn, with her TARDIS in flight. With her yarn. I'm still working on this. You know, it's a simple pattern. It's really easy, but I get bored easy.
Yeah, we get bored.
But it's getting close. Probably about 5 more rows and I'll put my cuff on. But this is what we've got so far with the TARDIS in flight. And look how cool it is how the rows kind of go up. To see like at a diagonal. They're diagonally going. So that's my hat.
And I'm still working on the scarf. But it has gotten longer. See? It has gotten longer. It's just now I have to decide how long I want to make it. And it's made with the Hawaiian Dream. As you can see, this is the Hawaiian Dream. But see, I'm getting down. My thing's getting wonky because of the way I keep putting it in and out of the bag. But that's my Hawaiian Dream. And I am using, I think it's you have better eyes than me. Is it an H or a G?
Does it say on it?
Or an I?
Oh, it's an I.
It's an I. And these are I got some wooden crochet hooks. And I got them on Etsy somewhere. I don't remember who they were because I've had them a couple years. But they're so lightweight. And they're so fun to work with. And I always forget that I have them. Because my other one has the soft
oh, you got the
sponge.
ergonomic ones.
Yes.
The
And so,
ergonomics.
anyway, okay, that's one of mine. Now hers.
So we
Our
were
new rips.
Okay, we were at Walmart yesterday, and I found some yarn I fell in love with. So this is the Mandala. I don't know how you pronounce it, yarn. You can't see all the cool colors because most of them are in the work in progress. And I thought, I want to make myself a shawl. I've never successfully crocheted myself a shawl. So we went on Ravelry while we were there. I love cell phones. Cell phones are amazing.
That's right.
Mobile web. And I found a pattern that I really liked. So this is what this person has drawn it out as a pattern, which I've never read a pattern like this before, so it's been a little confusing.
And it was a free pattern.
Yes, it was free. And her name is Yulia Kachenko. Yulia Kachenko. It's called the Summer Morning Shawl, and it is crocheted. And I've made a few modifications to it on my own as I'm going, but so I don't know if you guys are like me, but I got way more done than I planned on because I wanted to see the color change. You can see how much I got done yesterday.
It goes this way.
Yeah, it does. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a row, but look at that.
See,
Isn't that pretty?
it's really easy. It's just double crochet, and so
Double
I'm gonna make one.
and chains.
And so I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna start it this afternoon while I'm here, so that if I have any problems with the start, Amber will be here to help me. But yeah, and I've never crocheted a shawl either.
I think it's gonna take 2 cakes, but it might take 3 just so I have enough coverage. If I make a shawl, I want to do a big
because it says it takes
shawl.
1,000 yards, but then it doesn't say what weight, and she's using a DK weight. So
And it doesn't say what weight, and it didn't say. Suggested hook size is G. That's why it's looking a little different. I'm using an I. I'm using an I, but I like the way it looks. I like the bigger holes with the I. And yeah, the yarn weight was fingering, and then it says question mark. Fingering question mark.
That means you can use any yarn you want.
So this is kind of a DK weight. We've decided it's kind of a.
It's
DK
a number
weight.
3, so that's a DK.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's my newest shawl I'm working on.
And then my new stuff is, if you know me and have been with me a while, on Etsy I have the 2 shops. And so my one shop I sell a lot of dishcloths on. So that's what I'm working on. In fact, I picked this up yesterday at Walmart. This color, it's called Gold. And it's a peaches and cream. And I've already made 3 and I'm working on my 4th. And out of these it takes 2 skeins, but I'll be able to make 5 dishcloths. And then I'm also working on, because I didn't want to get this done before we had our podcast, this is my other one. And this is a yarn, a cotton yarn. It's called Dishy. And this colorway is Caterpillar Multi. And it's the greens. And it really is pretty.
It is pretty.
It's a lot of greens.
Softer.
And it's
a softer yarn.
It's a softer. The Dishy war is made for dishcloths. And it's just a softer, silkier feel.
I would love to see how it washes up too.
Yeah, well, since it's for dishcloths, it should wash up really good. I mean, you know, the other cotton is
theoretically speaking.
Theoretically speaking, yes. But I've gotten a lot of things. And as we get closer to Christmas, my dishcloths really sell. And I know for Christmas, for me, every year, I take 2 dishcloths and I buy the small dishwashing detergent, like Palmolive or Dawn or whatever, and I stick it in a Christmas bag and I give them for my neighbor gifts, my visiting teacher gifts, all that kind of stuff. And it's just a little gift that, because I crochet and they all love it, it's something everybody can use. Even if you have a dishwasher, you still hand wash some dishes and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
that's true.
Anyway, so those are our work in progress.
I actually do have a finished progress when we get to finished products. I want to show them what I made earlier this week that's not yarn items.
Oh, okay. Well, now we are to finished products.
We're to finished products. So, if you don't know, I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator as well, so I do handmade cards. I made my first Christmas cards this week. Look at how cute they are.
And since her husband's in music, and was a musical theater major in college, it really with the
musical note background, and then we've got the treble clef, and then it says, "May the spirit of the season be the melody that plays in your heart all year long." And I'm thinking this might actually be what we do for our Christmas cards this year. This design, I really like it. Yes. So that's one of my finished projects. I don't have.
Now she just has to remember to send them at Christmas. Yes.
That is the rub sometimes.
Yeah, because everybody's getting so out of the
people don't mail things anymore. They do digital stuff.
Yes, and they send a happy Merry Christmas on their emails. And you know, back in the old days, it was nice. I used to be able to practically coat a whole wall with the Christmas cards I received. Now it's just a little. I might receive 20 or 30 at the most, and I used to get almost 100. So it's just the people. And the younger crowd especially, I do not think are the ones that are not sending
They're not,
cards.
but I think it's coming back.
I hope so.
I think this kind of thing is coming back in the younger generation.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of younger demonstrators, Stampin' Up! Demonstrators.
Right. But, yeah.
So they're bringing it back to their friends and family. And
actually, I was at the post office one day, and there was an older lady there. We were in lines talking, and she said she actually had to show her grandson, who is in high school, how to address an envelope. She said he had never sent a letter before. And I thought, gee, when I was in English class in high school, we were showed how to make a proper
Write a letter.
Write a letter.
Address
Write
an
how to
envelope.
address it and where to put everything and how to address an envelope. But
We learned that too.
Yeah, and I guess they're just not teaching that anymore. So yeah, it's funny.
They are in
how-
our elementary school.
Did you? Well, it might be the school you're in.
Maybe it was maybe
This
it
is
was
Orem,
the-
you know.
Who knows? Maybe it was the school they were
Yeah.
into.
So, and of course, all my finished products are my dishcloths. So I bought a bunch of those. Like I finished this one. Sometimes I do. I showed you guys all the splash multicolored dishcloths I used last week. And here are the dishcloths that I made out of them. So you get a 5-pack and you get 5 different colors. And that's fun if you are going to give them away. Because you can even just put one washcloth or dishcloth in with it. And, it makes a nice, fun.
Because we learned in our house this week, we have a lot of dish towels.
But no
not a lot of
dishcloths.
dishcloths.
And here I've given them to her, but they're buried away somewhere. They still are not all unpacked.
We're not going to be unpacked for a long time, I don't
Yeah,
think.
they're living out of boxes.
We're
these
trying.
days.
At least our bedroom is pretty good. Our kitchen's okay.
Yeah, we can
Most
find.
of our food is unpacked.
We just found out, even though this is a pretty good home, the kitchen does not have a lot of cupboards. And,
So we have plastic shelving units set up in our kitchen
That they've been putting
for
up.
our food.
Yeah. 'cause
And our
it's
dishes
just
are
not-
in the cupboards.
Yeah, the dishes are in the cupboards, so it's just kind of funny here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's see.
now we're going to move on to we're going to call it, What's Died in Our Kitchen This Week. We've been dying. When I came up yesterday, we were going to podcast
You
yesterday.
came up day before yesterday.
Oh, that's right. I came up Thursday. And we were going to podcast on Friday, but instead we decided for Amber to dye some yarn. So she'd have some new yarn
I haven't
to show
had much time. If
everybody.
you haven't been on my shop recently, it hasn't had a recent update except for my Very Scary Yarn Club. So now I have new stuff that's going to be put on this afternoon.
So, I'm going to let her show. She doesn't have names. So you guys have
I
to
have
help
names
name
for 2 of them.
2 of them. Which
Okay.
one?
We'll start with fingering. Okay. I feel fat sideways. Sorry guys, you're gonna see my pudge. This one I call the grape pumpkin. Grape pumpkin. Because it is orange and purple. And I did make 2 of these in the fingering, so if you need more than one, there are 2 there for that one. So that's the grape pumpkin. And I have that one. I did do one
In the worsted.
in the worsted weight, and this is the super wash worsted.
So if you want to make a hat for Halloween, there you go.
And it won't felt. And this one I called Pumpkin Patch. It is green and black with speckles of orange in it. And I did do 2 of these in fingering. So there's 2 of those, and I did 1 of these. That's it. Nope, that's not it. That's brown.
Oh.
Here it is. I did 1 of these in worsted. Okay. So then, I'm going to put those 2 there so I don't get confused and tell you about those again later. Then I made these 2, and I don't have names for these yet. But this one has blue and gray and black on it.
Could be like Into the Deep or...
But that's what yours is called, isn't it?
Well, one of them.
I don't want to steal her names.
But it happens. It happens. I mean, there's only so many names out there.
This one has brown and 2 different shades of green. One's kind of a green blue and one's more of a green. I've been told I need more masculine colors, so I'm trying. It's hard when you're a girl to think masculine.
And because there's so many pretty colorways for girls that you can make. And guys, I mean, you're kind of stuck with blues, browns, greens, I mean.
Oh, and both of those
She also did in worsted.
So that's that one, and this is the blues, browns, and green. And it's amazing how, we were talking about this earlier, we talked about this last week too, how different fabrics pick up the colors different. Like the worsted, and different weights of fabric.
Weights.
So this is the soft and sturdy fingering.
Which is a 1.
And this is the worsted weight.
Which is considered a 4.
And, I mean, the colors just don't look the same. I mean, it was the same. I dyed them the same. I did exactly the same thing.
Yeah, sometimes the worsted seems to pick the colors up. Can you see the green in there, the dark green?
Yeah, and like this did in that, the green it picked
And
up really well. The
blues, the
browns
browns.
look different though.
Yeah.
But, so I did the,
And this actually has 3 colors in it. 2 different greens and a brown.
it does.
So,
yes.
anyway. I'm
Okay.
just put them up there as you show them?
I'm just those ones that were the same.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to confuse myself because I get confused enough easily.
Now this we have no name. This is a little lost soul.
It is. It's a green with speckles of orange and brown on it. Just a little bit different. Just tried to have a little fun yesterday. Actually, after I made all these, I fell in love with all these colors too.
Yeah, they look so different when you get them out of the pot and you dry them. They just, in the pot you're going, I don't know. But then you get them out and you go, oh yeah.
Yeah, or like things will look like tie-dye. Like one of these I show you when it's unfurled, it looks like I tie-dyed it, but I totally didn't.
You can show them unfurl it for you.
I will.
When you get to it. So
this one is shades of orange. Just light through dark. Just fun little shades of orange with splotches. This one reminds me of like reggae and Rastafari and stuff, but it's missing the red. I'm gonna unfurl
which I don't know what that is.
So, like a Jamaican flag.
Oh, okay.
See, with the green and the black and the yellow, the colors are just perfect.
It reminds me of Ireland, Irish.
Yeah.
You know, the green.
Doesn't it look tie-dyed too? It looks like I tie-dyed it, but I didn't.
Nope, these were all done in the pot.
Let's lay that on top. Okay, so this one. It's red, turquoise, and purple. And, you know, it's pretty. It's pretty that way, but unfolded,
yes, they look
it's
so
just
good.
prettier.
Yeah.
It really looks like I tie-dyed it in the pot. Oh,
Whoops.
as I drop everything.
Can you see the pretty turquoise and
the purple?
And this, even though it is a red, it's not a red. It kind of reminds me of a rouge red or a pinkish red and a lipstick color red.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not a real deep red.
Okay, then this one is yellow with speckles of blue and brown. Tried to go, like I said, for something that would be a little bit more masculine, I think. I used the nice darker blue on that one. And then if you've been watching my shop for a while, you know I like black and pink and gray and pink. Well, I did a lighter gray and pink this time. It was gray with pink splotches, which is really pretty. And like I said, none of these ones have names except for the two that I already told you. So those we dyed all yesterday.
Yeah,
so I could update my shop.
First
And,
job. We
dyed for the first night. That's right.
First night, because she only has 2 pots to dye, and so I bought 2 of mine. So she got to have 4 pots to dye. And it's I said when I started, I only had 2 too, and boy, when you graduate and get to those 4 pots, you're just in 7th heaven. In fact, I'm thinking maybe I should get 8 pots. But I do have a system now how I can have some in the sink dry or getting cool while I start another batch. Because, you know, sometimes you don't want to just spend all day doing 8 things.
No, and when I started, I only had 1 pot.
Yep, that's
so I could dye like 2 or 3 a day.
Because
now,
they take time.
I have 2!
Yeah, so she's really coming
I can
up.
do more.
Okay, so what I am going to show, I decided I showed these on Instagram, and I know some of you aren't on Instagram, so I brought them here with me to show you so you can get a better idea of my Halloween colors. These are up on my shop, but sometimes when you see them, I don't think I opened any of them on my shop, on my Instagram. I just laid them out. So this is my Halloween night. And it's just the oranges and they are tied. I put my tags on them so I know what they are.
Oh, you tied her on the whole thing.
Yes, and so this is, it's oranges. Isn't that
pretty?
pretty? It almost like,
How did you do that? Oh, don't give away your secrets. Never mind. She'll tell me later.
Yeah, it's just, this is how it turned out.
It looks tie-dyed.
Yeah,
like you did stripes.
Yeah, and they actually go through.
Reminds me of tiger stripes.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty.
But this is Halloween night. I'm not going to fold them back. No,
let's not make sure we have to do that before we let the cats back in.
And then this is one of my favorites, and it is candy corn. And if you are like me, we bought candy corn yesterday.
Yes.
Because it's now all over in all the stores. And this is oranges and yellows, and I did have one customer that bought it and she just loves it. So it is going to knit up really pretty for Halloween socks or for any time, and just ignore the cat.
So you don't need to do that. I know we've got paws under our door.
Yeah.
She thinks we're having a party with
my candy corn. And then I did, this is the great pumpkin. Now
so she has the great pumpkin and I have the great pumpkin.
And it's
so
not
different.
It's not. I didn't add Charlie Brown on there, but that's what I looked at and I thought, oh, that kind of reminds me of the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. So I named it the Great great pumpkin, and it is browns and greens, and it's a real
And
nice
orange.
fall color. It's not
Is that
just,
brown or black that you did?
well, that's
Black.
black, right? It's black, and
And green
places,
and orange.
You know, when you dye, sometimes it turns gray in spots,
Mhm.
and then the pumpkin green, and then the regular pumpkin. But this is the great pumpkin, and it would make a nice shawl or hat, and I do have these.
And
in
this that you're
fingering.
showing is in worsted weight.
This is worsted. I do have these in fingering and worsted, and so you know you have a nice variety. And then my last one has turned out to be
Your most
my
popular.
most
hasn't it?
popular, and I call it Witch's Brew. And it's with what I call the new Halloween colors that are out there. It's got the green, orange, purple, and black in it. So, and this one here is a worsted weight. So it has all, can you see? Oh, look how pretty that purple shows up on that.
It turns out really pretty.
Yeah, the greens. So it'll be a nice, and this is a worsted I'm showing right now, so that you can see all that. But it's just really a pretty one.
It's
And
pretty.
it has turned out to be my most popular. I've been dyeing every day to keep up on it. So, but there are 4 up there now, 2 in worsted and 2 in fingering, and for everything you see here. So that's my whips. Now, I have a sneak peek. I have dyed 2 Christmas yarns, and I haven't got them online yet because I'm not putting them all up until September 15th. And this is my one I call peppermint, or not, I'm sorry, wintergreen candy, and it's the greens and the white.
It's pretty.
And I have this I made it up in worsted, in alpaca, and in my 4 fingerings. So that everybody, I mean it's an MCN and the 8515 and the 7515 and the soft and sturdy. And then this is my old fashioned Christmas. I brought it back from last year. And it's the greens and the reds, and this one is a fingering one. See how fluffy they are. But I did make these up in all 8. So that, I mean 6. I'm sorry,
I like
6.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, 6 different things. So, and then I forgot to show this. We all know, if you've been watching my podcast, my friend Shauna, or
Shauna. No, you're
Shauna
Shauna.
Knits.
Yeah,
Shauna,
Knits.
Shauna Doyle. She makes
Socks.
socks for me, shorties.
And we talked about them last time, and we didn't have any.
Yeah,
Where are
where's
they?
my package?
Did you bring them?
Yes,
In here?
they're in a green package.
They're in a green package.
Go look and see if they fell out behind the thing there.
Or are they out on the table still?
No, I had them in here.
Show them
Sorry,
the
guys, I
outside.
thought I had them right. Oh, here they are.
Oh, must be showing
They're in a
them.
green package. She sent me 2 pairs today. And I sent her all 6 of my weights, and then she made me some socks with them. And this pair is made with my primrose, and this is the baby alpaca. And it is just, feel how soft it is.
Oh, that is very soft.
And then, if you are one of those special people,
I put them on, right?
no, don't you dare, your feet are bigger than mine.
They are.
And then,
I'm just looking.
yeah, they'll
Sizes.
stretch, yeah.
No.
And then this pair, I have a fairy club going, and I did the June, July, and August, and this was June, and this was watercolor lily, or water fairy lilies, water lily fairies, yeah. And this is the blues, and I don't know if you can see the sparkles, but they're sparkles. And this is going to lead into something I'm going to show. If you weren't in it, or if you were in it and want another, I actually have 1 extra of each of my next 2 months. And this was my fairy court. And this is the blues and pinks and purple.
purples.
And I have 1 of these left, and I will be putting it up this weekend on my shop. So, but I will
Just watch for it.
just
'Cause
watch
there's only
for
one.
it. There's only 1, and then this is the one that was for this last month, and I called it Garden Fairies. And it's the greens, and it's an iris color, and it has like a orange in it and a pink. So it has 4
Pretty.
colors. And I don't know if you can see the sparkle. You might be able to. But I have 1 of these, and I'll be putting them up. And maybe tonight, maybe after the podcast, maybe this
take some
afternoon,
pictures and
because
post some
I can
stuff.
take pictures here just as well as I can take them at home. Anyway, I have one each of those, and these are made in the Fairy Glimmer yarn. They're a 70% wool, no, 75 wool. It has 5% stellene, and then the rest is nylon, whatever that works out to. But anyway,
That'd be 75, 20, and 5.
right,
Yeah.
okay, there we go. And that's the thing. And then I also have opened up my Holiday Fairy Glimmer Club. So if none of you, some of you are in it already. I've already got sign-ups, but I'm going to limit it this year. I'm only going to take, I think, 20. I've put up, I'm almost halfway there. So I've got some on there, and I've got some singles. If you like to join them single, I have the October Fairy, it's called Holiday Fairy Glimmer Club. So look for that. But with this Glimmer Club, with my original, I did not offer little mini skeins to go with it. And my mini skeins are not really little, they're 25 grams each. So I am offering with this new club, if you like to use a different color for your heels, toes, and cuffs, I'm offering the option of you buying the mini skein also. And we forgot to add, I don't know if we've ever mentioned this on any of our podcasts, but our shipping is always free.
In the U.S.
In the United States. I was going to finish that. In the U.S. If you live out of the United States, I'm so sorry. Your shipping is so expensive.
It is, and it's gone up recently.
Yeah,
It's
and
even
we have
more.
no control over that. I mean, if you buy one, if you live in Canada and buy one skein of yarn and say you pay $20 for it, your shipping's like almost $15. And that's really high, but that we have no control over, and there's no
So
way
sorry,
we can
guys.
eat that shipping, you know. So
We love you guys,
we love
but I
you.
don't think we're ever going to be able to offer free shipping international.
Right. And all our clubs have the free shipping for the United States too. The only thing that Amber has in her shop that isn't free shipping is her Nitty Naughty.
Yes,
and
because
she has
it's
to
expensive to ship.
Yeah, she has to ship that priority, which is $6.50, and she's only charging $10 for it.
Yeah.
So you know,
I just can't. I can't eat that shipping.
no, she could charge $20 for it and then give free shipping, but
Yeah,
you know,
but-
or something like that. But yeah, she doesn't. So
Yeah.
anyway,
And we forgot to talk about our clubs. Well, you talked a little bit about your clubs.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about my Very Scary Club a little. So I just sent out the first month. Everyone should be getting their yarns probably today. I've been tracking them to see when you're going to get them.
and we're sorry for you, Dennis. You live in Florida, and yours has been delayed.
And I have someone in Texas. I think theirs has been delayed too. So if you're in those scary areas right now, sorry if they're getting delayed. But so you should be receiving the first months. I forgot to take a picture of the yarn before I shipped it. I was so excited to get it shipped out. So if any of you guys get them and post pictures, I would love to see those pictures. The first month, I'm not going to tell you what the colors were, but I called it Pennywise. Because I did give that away on my Instagram last night, that I called it Pennywise.
That's
based on It, the book and movie for It.
The scary clown.
My 3-month portion is over, but I do have month-to-month open still. If you want to be in this month's club, I take sign-ups until the 28th. And then I ship, I die on the 1st and ship by the 5th. So...
Right, and I still have all my other clubs, but I do have the Star Trek, which was started out as a 3-month club, but now it's a month-to-month. So for so it'd be for October and November, you can still sign up. And I ship on the 1st, so everyone should have got all their clubs. And my first month was called, not Field of Dreams, Dream of Wonders or something like that. It was based on a pulsar that I saw in Voyager in things. So I'm trying to not just do like Enterprise and Voyager. I'm trying to do different things that are in them. So if you ever want to see the picture that I took it off of, I snapped it off the television, the picture, so I could get the colors. But it turned out really good. And so that's what I did for that one. So
And
anyway.
I offer mine in worsted or fingering. You have the choice.
Yeah.
When you go to check out.
Yeah, my
it
Star
lets you
Trek
pick.
too. I have the worsted and the fingering. That's the only club I do offer the two in. Now I do have my MCN club. I have my regular fingering sock club, and I have a worsted club. So those are all separate, and those run month to month, or you can sign up for 3 months anytime you want. I don't close those. But these specialty clubs like our the scary one and the
Since I'm gonna only do 3 months total on it.
right.
The 3-month
and
option
the
is gone.
Star Trek one, yeah, the 3 month is gone. And like I said, I die on the 26th and I ship out on the 1st. This month I shipped out on the 30th, so that everybody got theirs because I was on 3-day weekend, and I thought, well, and so everybody was getting theirs on Tuesday and Wednesday, so it worked out nice for y'all.
And depending on the weekend schedule, I try to give myself a couple days because I don't know when the weekend's gonna fall.
Right.
That's why I take it till the 28th. If the 28th is a Thursday and the 29th is a Friday, I'll dye them Friday and probably ship them by Saturday. But it just depends on how it falls. I will have to give myself about a week leeway in there.
Because you work.
Because I work full time.
So yeah. So anyway,
She's so loud.
I know she is. I hope you guys can't hear her.
I bet they
Oh,
can.
and one thing we wanted to bring up too is when we list a colorway, even if it's colorway like my Hawaiian Christmas, I've had that on there forever. But every time I sell out and I relist, I redye and I relist again, I take new pictures. So the pictures you see online are the pictures of the yarn you will get. So because we know as dyers that every batch turns out different. You can do, I have recipes and I do them the same way, but sometimes
look different.
you put a little extra here, a little extra there, and so they all look a little different. So, but we just wanted to let you know that you're not going to get some random colorway when you dye from us. You'll get whatever you see on screen. And I take a front picture, and I take a back picture, and then I take a picture of the skein out loose, so that you can really get a good idea of the colorway there. So yeah, so that was on my little thing. Okay.
Do we want to talk about? Is our next thing talking about the differences?
Oh
We
yeah.
haven't done that yet.
The different. Oh yeah, I told you I was going to try and bring up some kind of yarn, different yarn this time, and I
can, this picture that has our information, I can superimpose it on the screen, like right here, for like 10-15 seconds so you guys can read it.
Okay.
So I'll try to get
But
this
it's,
on
the
there.
difference
So.
is between alpaca and llama. And I sell baby alpaca. And it is not superwash. I don't even know if they have a superwash alpaca out there. But it is considered to be hyperallergenic, although I know... Hypoallergenic. Although I know there are people out there that can still be allergic to it, just like anything else. You should go and touch and feel it before you ever buy it. I used to sell hairless cats, and they were advertised as hypoallergenic. Well, there were still people allergic to them because some people are allergic to the dander. Well, the llama has no dander, and that's why they consider it hyperallergenic. Hypoallergenic. And it's a silky fiber, and it's soft and luxurious. It is a warmer than wool, and it is not prickly and bears no lanolin. So if you're allergic to the lanolin, which is what most people are allergic to in the animals, the alpaca has no lanolin. And so, and then it's a higher twist. So it's not a fluffy, but it's really, really soft and silky to the feel. So it's just a really nice, and I never knew the difference between alpaca and llama. So we looked it up. And alpaca, they don't usually make yarn, it sounds like, out of the llama. The alpaca is 150 pounds, the llama is 400, over 400. The alpaca has soft, luxurious fleece. The llama has coarse fleece. The alpacas are very gentle and timid, where the llamas are very brave, and they're not really nice, I guess, to be around. And then the alpaca can learn tricks, like a dog. And the llamas can carry heavy packs. So that's what they use in the Himalayas, is the llamas. And the alpacas need protection because they're a smaller animal, where the llamas serve as herd guards. So they're very aggressive. So that's the difference between the two.
Hold on, I want to read. There's a little bit more
there's a
information
little
on this
more on
one.
here.
They talk about differences. These are more physical differences.
Right.
The ears, alpacas have smaller pointed ears, while llamas have the long banana-shaped ears. Coat, the llama has a very coarse outer coat over a softer inner coat, and the alpaca has a very fine single coat.
Right, and that's
so
why
that's probably
soft.
why they take it, because it's just one thickness. Alpaca's tooth that their teeth have no enamel on the tongue side of their incisors, and they continually grow as they wear down from grazing. Whereas llama's teeth are fully enameled, like our teeth.
Oh, okay.
And then the fiber. Alpacas produce more fiber than a llama, though an adult llama is twice the size of an adult alpaca.
Because it's the undercoat that they would use on a llama, and because it's a softer stuff, and the alpaca is all that softer.
Well, and the alpaca produces more overall, too. It just overall has more fur.
More fur on it.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah. So there, now you've had your learning moment.
That was our the more you know moment.
Yes.
The more you know.
The more you know. So that was that moment. And then, I guess that's kind of the end.
Don't knock over your drink.
Oh, yeah. We have to have our drinks. Oh, I forgot about my new club. I looked into having, excuse me, I looked into doing the 12 Days of Christmas, and I thought, oh, that's just so much work for me. I mean, I really pat the people on the back that are doing the 12 Days of Christmas and the Advent calendar, because my granddaughter's doing it, and she's taken in so many people that she's going to have to make so much yarn, and then they have to separate it because they're doing it in mini skeins, and I just thought, no, that's too much work for me this year. Even though I'm retired, I think it would overwhelm me. So instead, I decided to do a Christmas pack. And in my Christmas pack, it'll be 3 full skeins of yarn. And you will get an MCN, which is Merino Cashmere Nylon, a superwash. You will get a Deluxe, which is the 8515 superwash, and it's the more high twist. And then you will get our super soft fingering weight, which is 7515. And I thought this way you'll have 3 different types of yarn to try. They will be in the 3-pack. I will wrap them with Christmas paper, and they will have a special little bow with a little different little probably knit what do they call knit, excuse me, stitch markers on it.
Oh, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but they won't be Christmas colors. I mean, they're not for you to knit stuff for Christmas.
They are for gifts.
So if you know somebody that knits or crochets and would love to have yarn for this is the pack to get them. And like I said, it'll be 3 packs. And I thought about offering mini skeins with them, but then I thought, oh no, because there are a lot of people that won't use the mini skeins, and it's just an extra thing. And this is kind of a quick and easy thing. And I think I'm going to start it with only taking 20 people. So, and I will be listing that when I get back to Utah, and I will only list it through October 31st. And then I'll send it out on the 15th of November. So you will, if you trade Christmas gifts at Thanksgiving, you should have, and you're going to buy this for somebody you're buying a Christmas gift for, or if you're drawing names at work, you will have this in your...
You should have it by Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you should have it by probably the 20th, even with the Christmas rush starting. But anyway, you'll have it in plenty of time to give as a gift. But anyway, I thought, well, I'll do that. That'll be fun. That'll be different. And like I said, a lot of people, I was going to go to a 4-pack, and then I thought, no, I'll just stick with a 3. I don't want it to be too pricey, but it'll be affordable, and it'll be a nice variety. Even for yourself, buy it for yourself and put a sticker on it. I used to buy myself gifts when her dad was around, and I put from Amber when she was little, so that I'd get stuff that I wanted for Christmas. Sometimes you don't get what you want from your husband, so sometimes we have to take matters into our own hands, and I did. So, but all my kids crochet and knit, so this would be
except for Jeff.
Except for Jeff, yes,
for
all my girls.
My brother.
And my one daughter, my middle daughter, just started knitting a couple weeks ago. And she was a crocheter, but she hadn't done it in years. And boy, she's gone gung-ho on the knitting. So we'll see how long she keeps all that up. But she's found that it's fun, and it's a relaxing thing. So.
And it is. I mean, when I started crocheting that yesterday, it was just, it's so easy. It's so simple, this pattern, that I'm like, I can keep going, I'm fine. Yeah. My pinkies hurt a little because of the way I hold my yarn, I hold my tension funky. But in the night, I was like, okay, I'm done. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. It is relaxing. And when watching TV or movies,
Yeah,
it's nice because I feel like I'm not wasting time.
yeah, that's when I crochet all my dishcloths when I'm watching TV at night, because TV is a time waster. We all know that, but yet there's stuff we want to watch on. I watch a lot of the History Channel. I like things like Monster Cat. What's it called?
River Monsters.
River Monsters.
That's Animal Planet.
And Animal Planet. Oh yeah, but it's on. I have Hulu and Netflix. I have cable too, but I only watch Hulu and Netflix because I don't like commercials.
We made her watch a movie last night.
Yes, we did. What did we watch?
Guardians of the Galaxy. The
Yeah.
first one, because
That's
we
right.
bought the second one, which we may watch tonight.
Yeah.
She hasn't seen that one. That was my birthday movie. I was so excited about it.
But anyway, yeah, we haven't seen Wonder Woman yet either. You know.
No, we haven't, and
So-
it'll be out to purchase on actual DVD in like a week, I think.
Yeah. So, and
So-
I grew up with Wonder Woman series with Linda Carter, and I still remember her. And this girl looks fairly close to.
Her name is Gal Gadot.
Is that a real name?
That's her real name, is Gal Gadot.
Wow. Wow.
That's your random fact for the day.
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. Mm-hmm. I
Yeah, I
thought.
don't think she's.
Okay, sorry about that.
If we
Phone
look
call.
like we're in different spots, it's because she had to pick
But
the
we're
camera.
not in different
But we're
spots.
not. I mean, I guess not. I don't know. But anyway, so what were we talking
Gal
about?
Gadot.
Oh, Gal Gadot
And Wonder Woman.
So if you're a movie buff and like all the Marvel series and stuff, that's one movie you can buy this week.
Mhm. But that's not Marvel. That's DC.
Oh, it's a DC. Oh, yes, that's
Mhm.
right.
It's in the Batman
See,
and
and to me,
Superman
I get them
universe.
all. Yeah, I get them all
know.
mixed up. I do watch The Flash, and I watch Green Arrow, which
And
is
you know
just
the
called
Flash is
Arrow.
going to be in the new Justice League movie,
Oh.
but it's not the same person.
Oh, I like.
I don't like when they do that. Like if you're like Marvel has kept the same people who play the characters in the movies when they put them in the TV series.
Now is
Agents of
Thor
S.H.I.E.L.D..
Marvel?
Was Thor? Yeah.
Okay, because that's why the guy that got killed on Thor, he's
Hey,
now.
they did. They may not have seen the movies.
Oh well, he's alive.
Mom,
He's on what's it called?
Spoiler alert!
So what do they call it?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of Shield. Well, and if you hadn't seen the other movie, and I didn't even when they brought him, have him on that, you didn't. I mean, I
She
didn't
hadn't
even
seen
realize
it. She had no idea.
I saw Thor. I
You
did
wasn't
know.
in Thor. It was in the Avengers. It happened in the Avengers.
Oh, is that why I didn't remember it? Because I didn't
The
remember
first
it. I was gonna
Avengers
say-
movie.
So yeah, see, so people like me, but they do about 2 or 3 into it. They tell about that he was killed, but you know, big deal.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
If you don't want to know about this, I'll put a spoiler alert thing earlier. So stop now. So we
Fast
don't-
forward 15 feet.
Yes. 15 feet.
15
seconds?
Seconds, well,
20
yeah.
seconds?
20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Anyway,
Anyway.
let's see anything else. Now that we've gone off on a tangent about Marvel and DC
That's right. Well, that's okay. A lot of people out there, and like the Star Trek, you know,
and Star Wars.
and Star Wars. The new Star Wars movies. I was a little.
She
My
couldn't get
son
it.
made me watch the Star Wars one where the very beginning one, where they go to the death. Yeah. What's
Rebel
it?
one. No, Rebel.
Yeah, Rebel one.
Was it Rebel one? No.
Yeah.
But the one that was a Star Wars story. They
Yeah.
called it a Star Wars story, but it was like a prequel.
A prequel. I was shocked at the end. I mean, I
But don't ruin the
I
end
won't
for
ruin
them.
the end. See, that I'm trying to be, and I'm going, I don't know if I like this.
Mhm.
And then another one where they have, they've grown up, Princess Leia, and she marries, what's his name, and they have a son. That one too!
Oh my
You know,
gosh. Lots of spoiler alerts. in
yeah,
this.
you don't even know what I'm talking about.
They do.
Yeah. Well, anyway, she won't be in any more movies. That's sad. That was so sad. But anyway, that
her
one was
mother.
better. But I don't like it when they.
That was The Force Awakens.
Yeah, I don't like
And
it
The
when
Last Jedi is coming out at Christmas.
Is it at Christmas? Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm still looking for more Harry Potter movies.
No, but
I guess Fantastic Beasts. I guess they're making a second one. But
I've heard that.
yeah, I loved the Fantastic Beasts. Because I had a Fantastic Beasts club, I probably watched it like 8 times just to get the different colorways I wanted to use.
See-
So I kind of know
See,
that.
we
one by
watched
heart.
it. We watched it, and it was okay. I don't really like the guy who played the main guy. After seeing him as Marius and Les Mis and being awful, put a bad
Oh,
taste
see,
in
and
my
I didn't
mouth.
even, in my mind, I didn't even think of that was him. But, so,
Yeah, I can't think of his name. Eddie Redmayne. Eddie Redmayne, that's his name in real life.
yeah. So I
That's the
didn't even
theater, the
realize.
film major in me right there,
Yeah.
remembering names.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really love him as an actor, so that was really hard for me to get past my distaste for him from another movie.
Oh, okay. And I had never seen any of the other people. Well, that I can recall in any other movies, but
Oh, yeah.
I liked it.
Oh, what's his name is in it?
The shirt.
Yeah,
Heavy guy. Yes, he looked familiar. But I didn't know what he was
in.
in.
Lots of stuff. He
He's
usually
probably
plays like a sidekick.
Yeah, he's like a character actor.
I was thinking for a second the guy who plays Olaf is in that, but no, he's in Beauty and the Beast. The guy who plays the voice of Olaf
Oh, okay.
is in Beauty and the Beast as
Right. See-
the Foo.
See, we were raised, I mean, I raised her on musical theater. She was in acting from the time she was 12 in plays starting, and I guess it was something that I probably wanted to do when I was a child, but I was too
But you
shy.
had stage
I
fright.
have stage fright. I can talk to anybody in person, but you're not getting me up on that stage in front of 100 people I don't know.
See, and I'd rather be up on stage in front
Yeah.
of other people I don't know because they don't know me from Eve.
Yeah.
They have no idea who I am.
So yeah, it's a way different thing. But anyway, we really don't have anything else to say, I guess.
think we
Just
do.
watch for our updates. I'm going to do my Christmas update on Friday. This coming Friday. I have no idea what day of the week it is. I mean, what the date is, but anyway.
So number
Friday.
15th.
Is it the 15th?
It is the 15th.
Oh, okay, so on the 15th. And then I will also be listing my Christmas pack club, or Christmas pack. It's not really a club because you just buy them, but it is pre-order. So remember that, you won't be getting them. They won't be being mailed out till like the 1st of November. Is that what
The
I said?
15th of November.
The 15th of November. I'll give you a few extra days. Of course, if I fill up all 20 spots, I'll probably make them early, and you might get them early. But that's always fun. I always love to get mail, packages in the mail. And I have this little mailbox. You wouldn't believe how much my postman can stuff in our little mailbox.
A little 4x4.
Yeah, they're not very big, but boy, he just keeps stuffing and stuffing. So, and since our mailboxes are away from our house, I have to physically go over there, usually in the car, and get it. So I try to only do it a couple times a week. But now with Christmas coming and all the ads that are going to be in there and stuff, all the junk mail, I may have to start going sooner. So anyway, we all know junk mail. But they say if you quit the junk mail, then you don't get magazines or anything. They stop everything. So, almost it's an all or nothing deal. Yeah.
Even magazines you pay for?
Probably
No.
not. But the other magazines, like the one I get for you for
Joanne's, it's not a magazine, it's
well,
an
it's a
ad.
little manual, but that
still
would
an
stop.
ad.
That's our favorite.
It's like a catalog.
It's a little catalog, yeah. So, but anyway,
Anywho,
that's it. That's
moving on.
Yeah, moving on. We have nowhere to move.
No,
but to
we're
say
done.
goodbye.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I don't know how long this is, but we try to keep it under an hour. So hopefully,
That's always our goal.
Yeah, I'm sure this is under an hour. We
pretty close.
talk, but
We get a little
Oh, and we
chatty.
did mention that Dave's crochet hooks, the single ones.
Yes.
He's making singles, so if you don't want to buy the whole pack of crochet hooks, he is making singles.
And they are on their way to us to make.
Yeah,
we should
he had
probably get them Monday or Tuesday.
He had to order the ends. So
Yeah, so hopefully we have harvest break the last week of September, the first week of October. It's great working in a farming community because we get harvest break because the students work, their parents are farmers.
Yep.
So
This is potato country.
So-
this is actually the potato capital of the world.
it is.
So
It is. Well, potatoes and sugar beets are two big
right.
things. But yeah, the spud harvest is what they call actually harvest break, is the spud harvest break. So he's going to have 2 weeks where he is not working. So he,
And you aren't working.
Well, I am not
Because
working.
she works
either.
at the same school.
Exactly, the same place. But his goal is to get a whole bunch of those done during those 2 weeks and get them listed.
Yeah, because they make wonderful Christmas gifts.
They do.
Let's face it, we're all already thinking Christmas gifts. I mean, when you go to the store at the end of August and they've already got the Halloween candy out, you know that Christmas is going to be out probably in another 2 weeks. I mean, some stores actually do have a little section already with Christmas stuff. So, and if you hear Molly, she's just telling me, and her mama here, that it's time to stop
We're done.
filming.
She's
We're done.
like, you're done.
Because she says, I want in there, and then the minute she opens the door, she'll come in and go right back out. I mean, that's how cats are. They have a mind of their own.
She's like, I'm not like that. I see her face. She's leaning with her face on the door. Okay,
Anyway.
so on that note,
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe because we have 127 subscribers right this minute. Oh, we didn't do the drawing.
Oh,
we did a
tell you who
drawing.
our winner is.
We
After
did
all
a
that,
drawing.
and Mom wrote it down.
I wrote it down. We put everybody's number in. We did random
lose
drawing.
it?
Here it is.
Okay.
Number 62.
Well, you don't have to tell them the number.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because it doesn't matter.
It
the
doesn't
number.
matter.
It was random.
And it's Sasha Knits.
Oh my
And
goodness,
we looked
Sasha.
her up.
We looked on your channel. You're adorable.
She's a young girl.
She's-
She's just adorable. And
Oh my
she
gosh,
knits.
she knits
She
and-
plays the ukulele. She's
Oh
just
my gosh.
adorable.
So tell your parents to contact us with your contact information.
Yeah, so
we can get you your prize. What are we
get it in
giving
the
away,
mail.
Mom?
Oh, and this is what we're giving away. It's a pack of 4. I don't know if you can see them. They're 4 striped. There's like, I think this was called Mountain Snow, and I don't remember. But anyway, the 4, there's blue and white, purple and white, green and white, and black and white. It's a mini pack. This is fingering. These are 25 grams of things, so you actually have 100 grams here, enough to make socks if you want to stripe them or anything. She makes all kinds of little, it looks like things
the
too.
little stuff. She shows
Little
how to
stuff.
make stitch markers and stuff on her videos. So if you haven't seen her, you can subscribe to her channel too.
And it's called
Sasha Knits.
Sasha Knits.
And she's adorable.
She's just darling.
She's adorable. So Sasha, congratulations.
Congratulations.
For being our first giveaway winner.
Right. So anyway, at 250 subscribers, we'll be giving away another prize. And so make sure when you watch it, I mean, we have a lot of watchers, but make sure you just hit the subscribe button.
And if you want the notifications, if you want to be on the notification squad, what I like to call it, hit the bell. After you hit the subscribe button, there's a bell to the right of it. Click on that. Then on your phone or your computer or your iPad or whatever, you will get a notification right on your main screen when we upload a new video.
And when are we doing our next one?
I don't know.
Are we going to do it during harvest break?
Probably
are you
during
going to come?
harvest break.
Are you guys coming up?
We'll see. We'll talk about that when we're not on video. We'll probably film during
Well, we
harvest
want to tell
break.
them when we're doing
I know,
it.
during harvest break. So
Maybe a couple weeks.
end of September, beginning of October, in there somewhere. So but
it's
we
hard
will
because
post
we
it.
live 2 states apart,
But we may also have figured out the split screen.
Yeah,
thing,
she's
too.
trying to figure that out.
I
With
got
her
a new computer that I think I can do it. So we'll see if we can make it work with that. If not, I'll go visit her again.
Right.
And we'll film there.
We'll film there.
Yes.
Because I've come here twice in a row.
I know you have.
But
She knows you have too.
yes, poor little Molly out there.
I know her life is so hard.
I know, it's so hard. So at least at my house it's quieter with the kittens.
It is.
The cats. So, but anyway, thanks again for joining. Congratulations to
Sasha Knits.
Sasha Knits, and make sure, and you can either, well, how will she text us?
You can email us at hurleyshanddyed@gmail.com.
Oh,
Okay,
is that
that's
what it
the
is?
easiest way, yes. Hurley's Hand Dyed, which is our channel. And so our Gmail is hurleyshanddyed@gmail.com. I will put hurleyshanddyed@gmail.com down here.
On the bottom screen.
On the bottom of the screen.
So,
In there.
so as soon as you get a hold of us, we'll get it in the mail and get it out to you.
Yep.
And I'm excited that someone young got to be our first winner.
Yay.
So yay. So anyway, okay.
All right, guys.
We'll see you next time, and you guys all have a wonderful week, and
We'll see you soon.
yeah, we'll see you hopefully
We'll see
very
you
soon.
Yep.
Okay, bye now.
guys.